So, you know Austin, Texas is a place to call home for you or for your family, but you don't know what part of Austin to live at and what community is the best for you. Don't worry, this is the video for you right now because my team's done $1.6 billion in transactions and one of the top agents in the entire country, especially here in Austin, Texas. And I've seen every community in Austin, and these are the top 6 communities and suburbs of Austin that you will love. So don't pick one yet until after you watch this video. Hey, I'm Jordan Super. Again, I'm one of the top agents in all of Austin, Texas. I'm going to help you save more time, have more clarity on what place to go into in terms of living. Because there's so much more than just a house. A house is part of that. But also community, what's close by, what's not close by, and the pros and cons of picking the right area for yourself or for your family or even a loved one. So let's kind of walk you through the entire breakdown of what to expect in Austin, Texas, going from lowest to highest. Number one on the list is Circle C Ranch. Super highly desirable location at a great price point as well. You probably see around $700,000 to over $1.4 million, give or take, in this range. Circle C is going to be on the south side of Austin, kind of southwest. You can see Austin up here. And what's great about this community is that it's its own little city. You have access to your own HEB, access to your own golf course. They even have their own fire department within the community and tons of play spaces, pools, gyms, and so much more, and also close to a lot of amazing restaurants as well here in that area. Now, I think that a lot of people pick this location because it's such a suburb of Austin, but you're still within that 10-15 minute radius of Austin thanks to Mopac. As you probably seen in my past videos, the highway situation of Austin is kind of chaotic and often congested. But what's nice about all Circle C area is that you can literally take a compartment all the way up to get to Mopac, and then from there, getting down to Austin, Texas, downtown area is super easy. You're close to the West Lake and the hills and the wine country and so much more. So you have kind of the best of both worlds. So Circle C is super popular for a lot of reasons. It is a master community with tons of new homes, making it turnkey ready for yourself, close to the Wildflower Center, hiking trails, water, and more. This would be kind of the breakdown from the photo aspect of Austin, Texas. Again, we have the nice parks, we have amazing areas, there are tons of hiking trails. What's nice too about this community, like other ones, that all the lights are lit up. It's super decorative, super festive itself. Again, it is like its own little of city within Austin, Texas. Now, for price points, you can kind of see here, if I'm looking on the MLS, there are 19 homes for sale. It is super popular. Homes downhill go quickly. But on average, you probably see around maybe 550 on the lowest end in this area, up to 1.2, $1.4 million. And this is what we kind of expect. This is the kind of homes you see in the area. They have the pool, nice big backyard, super spaces, nice and modern still, open floor concepts. And this is the best time ever to buy a home as well in Austin, Texas. We have more homes on market right now than we've seen in the past 15 years. There's over 15,000 homes in Greater Austin. Meaning, when you're buying a home, this home was listed at $1.2 million, but originally at $1.3 million. Already is a $100,000 discount on this property. And for my clients, I've gotten my clients over $372,000 before off the ask price for this price point. You want more help from me directly and a whole walkthrough we can do for you, how we can help you. Link in the description, the first comment as well. How to call with me, no pressure, but I can walk you through the buying process, what to expect, help you get the best deal as well. My average buyer saves around $79,000 and $200 actually to be exact when buying homes with all help, and our sellers make on average around $82,000 more for help as well when buying and selling houses. We've broken records up to a 10-mile radius before and over a 5-year period every time we sell buy homes. But it's our first main community. You can see here though, the homes here are super nice. Most of them, a lot of them have pools, big backyard. It is a massive community, and there are going to be more of the old style homes built in the 90s, early 2000s, and some more of the new builds as well. But more often than not, Circle C is known for a older development, with some homes being 2015 and higher. But all in all, this we kind of expect for Circle C. There are a few sections of Circle C, but all in all, about the same. Circle C Grand, Circle C South, Circle C North, all kind of super compact together. Plus your own golf course as well. Now my next big community people love here in Austin, Texas is going to be Mueller. Mueller is a up-and-coming, super eco-friendly as well area of Austin, Texas. This is right here on the map. It is northeast Austin, mostly north though. So you're close to downtown, 5-10 minute drive depending on traffic line. You're close to all the areas, hiking spots, to the river, close to the Domain, which is a nice big shopping area of Austin, and also close to the major highways on I-35. So getting on and off is pretty easy. You're commuting up north or down south. You have a very good location on that point. Mueller spans a lot. Also, again, tons of shopping areas, retail centers. You have the farmers market every single weekend. People love. It's one of the biggest ones actually in Austin. You have Mueller Lake Park, which is a super big hiking area. Again, all of these major communities are kind of designed to help you have an area to be in. It's like its own little city, accessible, walkable inside the place, close to HEB. And this is kind of how it looks when it comes down to photos of the area. Super spaces, super modern, lots of shopping, lots of events to do. You're next to the movie theaters and tons of events. Mueller is known for that. The community there is super tight knit. If you want to have a community where you are making friends, meeting new people, raising their family, then Mueller should be up on the list because everyone there is super close to each other. They're super friendly, and they'll always do massive events together for the community. Similar to Eastern Park, which is not on this list, but also is a good community too. Not as grand as Circle C or as Mueller in terms of like radius, but also one of the places as well that is super friendly, family friendly on that regards. Again, really walkable, tons of kids, super tight knit, tons of green areas, close to HEBs and playscapes and more. Now, when it comes down to the architecture of the properties and what that looks like for you, you kind of expect to see on that about 91 options. So buying a home in this area is probably one of the best places to buy on our list because it is desirable, but it's not going to be as crazy as you see for like the homes later on down our list, especially the higher end ones, which is like Westlake Hills, Barnett Hills, in terms of supply and demand, because there's so many places right now going for sale. In this range, you probably see 1.6 to low end $200,000, which is why you see such a big spread and not as more desirable spot in terms of that. But there are pockets within here, which is going to be for luxury homes, which this whole video is mostly about. These are the homes here. You can kind of see again, it's nice, more modern, nice flooring, tall ceilings, tons of natural light. And the list goes on. Office spaces. This is one of the bigger homes on the list. 2019 build. Next one is 1956. Again, you will see a range. Mueller is part of central downtown, areas. So it's going to be more of the older homes as well, built back when Austin was still up and coming, which still is right now. We're in the top cities in all America, top 10 for size and top 4 for Texas. So depending on what you're looking for, if you're looking for a home that you want to rehab yourself, this is a great location. You can buy homes below market value, again, in this market especially, and then convert that to be better homes, or find homes that are 2020 builds and newer as well. This is a 2026 build down here. So again, you want to see a big range of places. So this is good for investors, for families, or even for people who are single, trying to really make sure you have the best of both worlds. Nice spaces, closer to your neighbors in this area, and of course, you're pretty much downtown here too. So you have a lot of areas to really explore next to downtown, Hyde Park, and more too. This is number 2 on our list. Number 3 is also a really highly popular location called Rosedale. Rosedale is a super quaint and leafy area of Austin. It is mostly homes from the 30s and 40s. So you're going to see some new homes, but more often than not, you're going to see a lot more of the homes that have more history behind it and more of that, rustic feel of the greater Austin situation. But you're close to Mount Bonnell, you're close to the river, you're close to downtown as well, and Central Market. And of course, it's going to be more that northwest of Austin. Really popular. Rosedale, Hyde Park, Allendale, these 3 pockets are all really popular here. So you're so close to everything. It's going to be more history rich. These are kind of the photos you can see of the area. Lots of greens. So you want to have lots of trees, close to downtown still, and have nice older style homes, then Rosedale's the spot for you. When it comes to like food and walkability, it won't be as high as you would see in other places we had on this list. But since you're so close to downtown, this is really popular. This is probably one of the best places for Central Austin that you can find. There are tons of pools and hiking, lots of trees, super fun vibe. The families there had normally been there for a long time, so it's kind of a tight-knit community. If I show you our demographic on that point, you kind of see here that we will see a really similar breakdown of our last list. There are 73 homes in the marketplace. Again, it's been around for so long that you see more opportunities there, from homes going up to $2-3 million, all the way down to homes that are at 150 because they need to be bought and rehabbed and turned over from apartment complexes and so forth. So you want a big range of opportunities. You have a big range here. When it comes to a high-end luxury homes though, you're going to see that this house here is a new build, 2025 build, still being completed as we speak at 2.7. We have this one, similar style, but older home. I believe it's in 1954. They've been updated though. You can see them, nice new flooring, nice big backyard, tons of spaces. So a lot of the homes you see here have been normally converted into newer homes. So when you do buy homes here, just make sure you do inspections and make sure the home is going to be good foundations and so forth. Again, my team handles all that for you. Make sure it's super stress-free for you. Inspections, contractors, negotiations, all that's handled by my team for you directly. But again, these homes here are beautiful, history rich. Look at this big breakdown. Nice, restored fireplace. You are buying a part of history in Austin. Why people love Rosedale so much. Again, you can see a huge range of the newer home styles, older home style, and all in between. Now for Rosedale as well, you're going to see more of a kind of breakdown, just like being into a community. You have to normally leave again to find a lot of spots nearby, but good school districts, of course, as well. Now, my next big one, now my favorite part, or at least one of my favorite parts of Austin, is going to be Bardeen Hills. Bardeen Hills is one of the largest ones we've seen so far on this list when it comes to radius. So Bardeen Hills is going to be South Austin, right off of South Lamar. Goes into hiking trails, goes in next to the mall. It is by a lot of areas. Depending on what part of it you live, it will be pretty walkable. So if you like right on South Lamar, there are tons of areas over here from food, nice Mexican food, Loro as well. Up above, a whole video as well breaking down the top places to eat and stuff to do as well in Austin. For more clarity on that regards, this is breaking down each community, but we have whole videos explaining pros and cons of Austin as a whole. If you're still deciding on Austin, this is kind of more educational for you. But tons of gyms nearby. Again, Barn Hills is highly desirable location, and it's going to be close to Zilker Park, which is an amazing park nearby, close to the springs. You have so much to do here, and of course, you're like 5 minutes away from downtown or closer, depending where you live at. With why people love Barn Hills and Zilker Park. You can just literally walk everywhere you want to afterwards. And you can see the Barn Hill Springs. We have a paid side and a free side. You have these areas over here for more walkability. You can have a condo, a house, a townhome, up to you. Most of the places here are going to be homes. If you're looking for condos, it's going to be closer to Zilker and up north. On that side, or the side of South Lamar. And I think that the Barn Hills communities are super nice, really friendly people. You're close to a lot of things. You're close to Broken Spoke. You're close to dentists. You have newer homes that have been upgraded and remastered. It looks super modern. Just kind of break you down on what that looks like to kind of give you an example of Barn Hills. Now again, Barn Hills is really desirable. So you have lots of options because it's so large. 102 homes right now on the marketplace. Some of them will go up to $5, $6, $8 million, all the way down to, let's say in this case, $200K. Because again, you will see some older homes. This, for example, is 400 square feet, and you're mostly buying the land. So if you have homes in Austin in this area for sale that are like not a lot of space, you're buying the land value, which is why it's so expensive in that regard. Because again, super desirable for a lot of investors to buy in here, rehab properties, and make beautiful masterpieces like this one. That is very modern, nice big glass. We've done lots of transactions in this area for my team and myself. And this is how it looks. Again, super modern in this house, lots of space over here, kind of the same exact space. A lot of the homes you'll see in Barn Hills in this community will be this style. A lot of way people think about investing, they kind of follow suit. So once one kind of build takes off, you see more and more of them as well along the way. But again, there are tons of homes right now in Barn Hills, so getting a great deal is easy right now too, thanks to the marketplace. But these are the kind of homes you see if they're going to be a more of an older home, like homes like this. This again is a 1998 home, 1.6 acre, amazing views of downtown, and of course you have amazing pool, nice masonry work, nice flooring, open floor concept still. Amazing built-in libraries. And these homes are built to last, especially the ones from the last couple of decades from now. So people love Barn Hills for that reason. Again, you see a lot of the same kind of homes though. People follow suit on the same kind of build style. So like honestly, you have a lot to pick from in that regards. My next big list for us for number 4, I believe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 on the list is Tarrytown. Tarrytown is one of the most eclectic spots of Austin. It is one of the oldest communities as well, being so close to the heart of downtown, Old Enfield and Clarksville, which is just to the east of it, or to the west of it, I mean. We are west of that. And you have access to Mozart's, you have access to the lake, you have a hiking trails and golf course, mini golf as well, like range golf as well down there. You own HEB, you have Jeffrey's, which is one of the best steakhouse in town, by far, honestly, neighborhood parks, and a lot more. So Tarrytown is pretty much everything to the west of our main Mopac Express line, which is super close to Westlake Hill, which is next on our list. People love as well. But again, I think this is one of the best locations in Austin. Now, this is more of the old money Austin. The homes here are really history rich, walkable, friendly neighbors. You want to see more of the older community here. And then when it comes down as well to Terrytown, all ranges could be up to $8+ million or higher. When it comes to Terrytown, a lot of the places here are going to be mostly single family. Again, there's 58 opportunities and 40 of them are single family. You don't want to see a whole lot of complexes down there on condos. This one's at $10+ million, 10,000 square feet. This one is an estate. And this is why people love Terrytown. This is the high-end luxury homes that is super close to downtown still, not going too far away, but still getting that luxury vibe. Nice pool, big tall ceilings, natural light, tons of trees, tons of friendly people, and of course, very quiet, very peaceful area of this location. This home is a 1983 build, 1968. 70, right on the water. So you'll see a lot of homes as well that are on the lake, which is why people love it. And there are some homes down here you can see as well that are up to $20+ million, depending on what part of it you pick. If it's on the river, right now the highest price point home in Austin is about $22 million, I believe. Off market around $15 million. So you see a big range there. But again, some places here you're buying land value, but again, there is a super, super luxurious part of Austin, Texas by far. People love it for this reason, because it's history rich, friendly neighborhoods, close by to everything and more. Because again, you're pretty much in the heart of downtown, next to all of the major things you want to see. And then our last big point that people love is one of the most popular locations in like directly Austin, without going too far away. It's gonna be Westlake Hills, also a super big part of Austin. From Rolling Woods, from Westlake Hills, it is also its own community. This is the master build. It has a lot more new homes. There's tons of new builds, suburbans as well for you too. And you're gonna see a lot of opportunities from golf courses to restaurants. Some of it is walkable, mostly in terms of hiking, not in terms of like going to places. If you don't have to go to places, you don't mind walking far. We've seen so far it's gonna be like Terrytown. It's pretty good on the edge. You're kind of close to downtown, but still a little too far. Barton Hills, some parts is walkable. Rosedale as well. Now, when it comes to like most walkable locations in Austin, it's gonna be the Zilker part of Barton Hills, which is gonna be the closest you can get to the hiking trails, to downtown, to the parks. That is like walkable desirability. It's gonna be there. But for Westlake Hills, again, you're gonna have a whole little community by yourself. You can get to Austin in a number of ways from the Red Bed Trail down there, from the Lamar, and then up and north too. You can also take this path down this way too to get that way too. So tons of ways to get downtown from Westlake. But again, this is a new community. Tons of amazing homes, hiking trails, super quiet. But again, you're a stone throw away from Austin. And you also get a lot of the kind of hill country, not as much as you would obviously if you went down to Westlake and the hills over here. But everything west of Austin is more hilly, which is why people like Westlake Hills, as this sounds. The homes here will kind of the same. So you got some homes on the river. You have a lot of trees as well. This is maybe the most high-end part of Austin so far we've talked about, even more than some parts of Terrytown. You have nice little rivers as well going inland into the Westlake area. Tons of nice homes, big estates, golf courses, and also lots of places to hike at. Now, let's kind of walk you through the real estate aspect of Westlake Hills. So this is a 7746 area. If we look at all homes, there's 27 homes completely or places for sale, and there's 23 houses. Again, in Westlake, it's mostly homes. On this list in a 1 mile radius, the highest home we've seen so far is $11.5 million. Cheapest home is $1 million+. So out of all the things we've seen so far, this is the highest end places you will see of Austin by far for luxury real estate. There are more places as well, more like eclectic and pocketed, but on, these are what we're looking for. This one is going to be mostly a land value, so it comes down to why it's so high end. So just make sure you know what you're looking for and make sure you have a good agent on your side. Again, if you want extra help, down below, link in the description. Have a call with me and my team to make sure you make the right decision, because this home is probably overpriced by quite a bit. It's at $1 million, so just buying for land value to buy this property and then fix it up and then rehab it into a nicer home. But when you see homes like this one for $11.5 million, you're getting an estate with tons of privacy. So this is how it looks. You have your own little garage just for the cars, a little man cave or study, plus the house as well. Hiking trails nearby. Again, tons of privacy. One of the biggest estates in the area. Right now, the river is dry, so you won't see too much water at the moment, unfortunately. But this is a good example. We can see our next on the list is $10 million. This one is right on the lake. See how the whole peninsula is just for itself. Tons of areas, built-in hiking trails on the land, amazing views of the skyline of Austin, Texas. This one's going to be an amazing place with a little boat port for you too, and more. This is an 82 home, remodeled and so forth. And this is kind of the range you look at more often than not. You have some new homes that have been totally bought, rehabbed as well. That's what people are doing here. Amazing views. Kind of that California style home brought to you here in Austin. And then this is like the range. So again, this is Austin, Texas as a whole. For you, our top 7 big lists for you, top 6 lists for you. From Westlake, Hills, Tarrytown. We have Barton Hills, Rosedale, Mueller, and Circle C. From the lowest to the highest end of our property value in Austin, Texas. Hope this is helpful for you. Again, you want more support, more details on this list, and more criteria for you too, based on what pockets to live in those community. Down below, link in the description. No pressure, but have a call with me and my team to walk you through a whole presentation to help you get the most amount of value as possible for you on your next move in Austin, Texas, and save more money and have less stress. But as always, thanks for being here. Over here, a whole breakdown of all things buying in Austin, Texas, what to expect, what to look for. Up above, I break down pricing of Austin, Texas. Again, most agents get that wrong, and that's why we save our clients so much money, because we understand pricing at the highest level. So when it comes to that, watch this one too before you make a decision on how to make an offer on the property or what you think you might spend as well. As always, thanks for being here. Have the best day yet. I'll see you at the top, and happy to have you here.